Hey everybody, this is Sam and I'm here with a video about tips for newbie Authortubers. As with any tips and tricks video that I do, some of these may work for you, some of them may not. These are mostly general tips, so they should work for just about everybody. So let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, tip number one, be yourself. There's a few caveats to this whole be yourself tip. Number one is going to be, in order to grow your audience, you have to be real. There has to be a connection between you and your followers. So being yourself here on camera is going to be the number one way that you can connect to the people who are going to be watching your content. And if you are not published yet, those watchers, those followers that you have here are going to be your first readers. They're going to be your first fans. They're going to be the OGs that pick up your book and say, I watched them make this. And that in and of itself is a pretty good feeling, right? Right. You want that. You desire that. If you are already published, then you know from a business aspect that you have to grow a social media platform. And what better way than to be yourself to your audience and your followers in order for them to connect to you so that they will pick up your book and will watch your content and will like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. Now, another little caveat is kind of like caveat number 2 here. You do have to have a professionalism about you. You don't want to have a curse word or some slang or some vulgarity every other word here, unless that's kind of an odd theme that you're going for. 1, YouTube isn't going to like it. 2, the other social media platforms that you share this video to in order to promote yourself aren't going to like it. So keep that in mind. You want to be yourself, but you want to be your professional self. You want people to see you here on screen and then be able to walk into the book signing that you're doing or the book convention that you have a table at and see the person there behind the table is the very same person that they have been watching here on screen. And the third reason why you really need to be yourself is because it's exhausting wearing a mask. It's exhausting trying to act like somebody else. And YouTube is going to be something that you're going to need to do for quite a long while. You need to be real with your people. You need to be real with yourself. This needs to be a conversation between you and a friend. This needs to be comfortable for you. It needs to be relaxing in a way, not necessarily completely relaxing, but as relaxing as it can be for authors and writers who are mostly introverts, because 90% of us are. Be yourself as much as you can. Number 2, don't worry about the equipment at first. You see all these Authortubers with huge lists of the cameras that they use, the ring lights that they use, the laptops, the microphones, everything, is set up like Hollywood studio style almost. Don't worry about that at first. People know that you are beginning and that everything's going to be new. I first started recording right off of my phone, and it worked well. Half the time, your phone has a better camera and audio on it than anything that a computer has. Start off with your phone. It's fine. It's great. Don't worry about a ring light. Use natural lighting. As you go, build up on the equipment. Buy a ring light. Mine was like $10 off of Amazon. And it's not the greatest thing in the world. I will probably get a better one, whenever we move and I have a kind of a studio space and I'm not like sharing the studio office space with the bedroom. But, you know what I mean. Get things as you go. The first set of equipment that I would suggest that you get is maybe a microphone. The audio, while I said audio on the phone is pretty good, audio on the computer is okay, then a microphone is going to change your world. It's going to make you clearer and it's going to cut out a lot of the secondary noise most of the time. Sometimes it picks it up really well and you're like, Why did you do that? Another tip to kind of go along with this one is if you can use natural lighting and you're not sacrificing, say, the audio or something like that, use it. Natural lighting on your face is far better than anything else. If you can sit in front of a window, great. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a good video. Another reminder, have the light coming at you instead of behind you, because if it's behind you, then you're going to be in shadow and people can't see you, and you want to be able to relate to people. You want people to be able to relate to you, and people relate to people that they can see. That's the reason why we like celebrities so much, is because they're not only beautiful to look at, but they are visual. We see them all the time. We see their faces all the time. Number 3, take advantage of the free stuff. This can be equipment. Maybe you get handed some equipment from like your cousin or a family friend who started a YouTube channel and they've upgraded to new equipment, or they've kind of stopped doing a YouTube channel and they just give it to you because you mentioned that you wanted to start this. Great. That is awesome. That is perfect. But there is also a lot of software out there that will help you a lot on your journey to becoming a big, huge Authortuber and fulfill your dreams of becoming a celebrity Authortuber. One of them is going to be Canva. It is free to use, and you can use it to create thumbnails. You can use it to create social media posts. You can use it to create everything under the sun that is a visual aid. Take advantage of it. There is a free version of Canva. There is also a paid version of Canva. The free version is awesome. I used it for years. Another thing is some video editing software. Some of them have free trials for like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Take advantage of that. Batch record and edit all your videos in the first 2 or 3 weeks that are free with those video editing softwares. That way you can play around with it, learn it, see if you like it before you even pay for it. If you don't like it, jump on another free video editing software or their first few free weeks. Try it out. Take advantage of the free stuff. Number 4, have a plan. Any plan, just have a plan. This made me cringe when I first started out because I don't plan. I didn't at the time. I really didn't. I might have a few bullet points here and there. I might have a few ideas of what I wanted to do. I didn't write them down, and usually sometimes I forgot them, but just have a plan. Know what videos you want to do on your channel. That way you kind of have a niche. Everybody talks about having a niche. So that way your channel will have a niche, or you will know what kind of videos that you want to do. Your followers will know what kind of videos that you're going to do. Do vlogs, do tags, do book reviews, do a day in the life of, or updates on your writing or things that are going on in your life. Do timers. Just kind of have an idea of the videos that you want to do, what you want to bring to your followers, and what you feel like you can do without it being too much work and too time consuming. Because you're on here to write and to gain followers, but you need to write and get published. Another thing is have some bullet points. I actually have bullet points for, this right here. Because as I keep looking down to make sure I'm on the right track. This helps shorten your videos. It helps make your videos have a little bit of a flow so that your followers don't feel like they're ping-ponging back and forth between ideas. And it helps you out, because a lot of times this camera right here that you're looking into is a little intimidating at times, and sometimes it can just erase your brain. So yeah, bullet points or talking points are a good plan. Another thing is to kind of have a schedule for when you're going to upload your content, whenever you're going to upload your videos here on your channel. That can be once a week, once every 2 weeks, twice a week, something like that. Me, I post videos every Sunday and Thursday, and I also have live streams on Thursday. By the way, if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe, because yeah, that's when I do my videos. Shameless plug. Yeah, I should have probably done that, but yeah, at the same time, I should do that more often. Try to think of when you're not too pressed for time, and that's when you can record and edit your videos. After you record and edit your videos, then you can upload them and schedule them for any day of the week, any time of the day. Be kind to yourself and know your limits, and have a upload schedule that fits that. The top tips on scheduling content is usually twice a week. That helps your channel grow. I've kind of mentioned this before, but YouTube is a long haul game. You're not going to get rich and famous off of one video overnight. Maybe. It's a shot in the dark. There might be people who have viral videos and therefore their channel goes viral for a while and they get a ton of followers all at once. I hope that happens for you. I hope one day it happens for me too. That's always the dream. But just plan that it's not going to happen. I've been on here for about 2 years and I've gotten a little over 200 subscribers. Now there are other people who have been on here for about a year and they've already gotten over 1,000 subscribers. It really just depends on the content, on the energy you give, and on whether or not you're real to your followers. That's it. You gotta find your niche. You gotta find the trick that you are willing to do in order to gain the followers. But most of that is just being consistent. Be consistent for a while and you'll make it. And the last tip that I have for you is research. Become a lifelong learner. In the description below, I do have the YouTube creators playlist. I learned the most from those links that I have down below on starting a YouTube channel. Granted, I haven't done some of the tips and tricks, obviously, because I haven't blown up overnight. But, you know, it's there. Do what you're comfortable with. This is all about you and your growth and you being yourself. Watch other Authortubers as well. A lot of other Authortubers have tag videos that you can kind of borrow and do yourself. That way you have content that you can do, and it's also got a hashtag already built in. You can also see which Authortubers have the subscriber counts and how they act and how they talk to the camera and to therefore to their followers, and kind of imitate them a little bit until it becomes more comfortable for you. Again, you still got to be yourself, make it your own, but focus on their energy that they're bringing, focus on the way they have their tone set, focus on the way that they're actually looking at the camera, and learn. Just keep learning, keep soaking it up like a sponge. That's all I've got for you today. I also want to mention that the sign up for the HB90 Bootcamp is still ongoing. You have until this Sunday, June the 12th at noon Eastern Standard Time to sign up for the HB90 Bootcamp for quarter 3. It is run by Sarah Cannon and it has helped me out a lot, and hopefully it will help you out too. The HB90 Bootcamp is a way for you to schedule your life, schedule your creativeness, so that you can be a happier and better you and you can reach for your goals. So go ahead and join me by signing up for the HB90 Bootcamp. If you like some of these tips and tricks that I have given you, make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have an extra tip and trick that you want to add to this, so that maybe some newbie Authortubers can watch and read the comments and learn some more. Thank you for watching. As always, be kind to one another out there. Stay safe, keep writing, keep being creative, and I will see you next time.